Hey everyone, this is Stephy Hogan with CreativePro, and today I'm going to show you one of the coolest pseudo-animations that PowerPoint has to offer. Not only am I going to show you how to use it, but we'll go over what to do when it starts acting really weird. And I am talking about the Morph transition, of course. I called it a pseudo-animation because it looks like it's an animation, but it's actually a transition in the Transitions tab. Okay, so let's talk about this very basic example. I have a slide here, right? And there's a shape on it. It has a specific placement. It has a specific color, shape, size, all that kind of stuff. Let's say I want this to turn into something smaller, a different color, tall instead of wide, just kind of play with the rounded corners a bit. And I want it to smoothly animate between one state and the next. So to do that, I have my beginning state, and all I do is then come over here and I will duplicate this slide by either right-clicking on it and choosing duplicate slide, or you can hit Command or Control D. Okay, on the second slide, all I have to do is then take this shape and do what I want to do to it. So I'm going to make it tall and skinny, maybe smaller. I'm going to get rid of the rounded corner entirely. And let's change the shape fill to something a little more fun, like Steffi's favorite color, purple. Okay, so I expect when I apply this morph transition, it will automatically transform from this shape to this shape. For morph, when you have the second slide selected, we go up to Transitions and choose Morph. And from here, you can actually hit the preview button to see what that's going to look like between the previous slide and this slide. Okay, it's done exactly what I want it to. But sometimes things get a little weird. So let's go through this example. From this slide, I have this shape right here. I duplicated this slide, duplicate slide. The first state and the second state. Second state, I want this shape to be different, shape format. I'm going to go to Edit Shape right here, change it. I want it to be a circle. And let's just for fun, we're going to move some of these leaves and rotate them to be in different places. And then move this leaf up top and rotate it. Now, that's all a bunch of different things that can happen. And what ideally I would like to see is this white weird shape turn into a white circle, and then everything else just kind of move to where it needs to be when I play Morph. Have that second slide selected, go up to Transitions, choose Morph, and then hit Preview and see what happens. Awesome. Okay, almost perfect. So you'll see that the leaves and the berries did what I wanted them to. They moved, rotated, and that kind of thing. The problem is the white shape turning into a circle. It didn't morph into a circle. It disappeared and reappeared. So here's the key to having things across slides do what you want them to do. First of all, on my first slide, if I have that strange shape selected and I look in my selection pane over here, if I close that and then I go to the Home tab over here to Arrange, I click down and go all the way to the bottom. That's also where the selection pane button lives. Okay, so here, this selected shape is called Plaque 3. Let's check it out on the next slide. The now circle is called Oval 3. Now they have to be named the same thing for PowerPoint to understand what is what. So let's change the name of this to Plaque 3. Plaque 3 there, Plaque 3 here. Now let's see what Morph will do. Preview that. It still does something funky, and I don't want it to fade away and come back. There's a trick. To force PowerPoint to know that these are the same things and you want them to animate from one to the other, in the selection pane, I have Plaque 3. All I do is double click in there, rename it, and put 2 exclamation points in front of that object name. And I do the same thing on the other slide, on the second slide. We call this lovingly Bang Bang Morph, and let's see what happens. Does it fix the problem? Let's hit Preview. It does. Now my weird shape turns into a circle. there you go. That is the Morph transition and how to fix it if it goes a little wonky.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.